posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus.
Hey Cancers, it's Purple Haze. I'm back to shine a positive light on your dark days. Here to give you guys a general reading. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? If you guys missed the live that I did, all signs, go ahead and check that video out as well. Thank you God, thank you universe, thank you ancestors for all that you do, all that you will do. For every lesson is a blessing. Please continue to shine your positive light on me as well as the Cancers I'm doing this reading for. So we're starting off with Cancers worrying. What are you worrying about, Cancers? Like, what's something that's on your mind? Let's see. Ooh. You're worrying whether or not, It seems as if some of you, you're trying to decide on whether you should speak or not. There are certain situations where, we know what to say and we know we have our own opinions, but sometimes we either say it or not say it because we don't want the drama, or sometimes it can come off the wrong way. So you're weathering, what the hell is weathering? You're wondering whether or not you should get back in touch with someone or speak up on a situation. It could involve a friendship, someone who you've dealt with in the past. It could be more than one person as well. Let's see, we have first chakra. You're leaning more so towards speaking how you feel because you feel like it's the right thing to do. You'll feel better. You'll feel more secure when you do that. Okay, what do we have? Attachment in reverse. The thinking woman in reverse. So, this probably has a lot to do with someone who you're breaking an attachment from. The reason why you're debating whether or not if you should say anything, because the cons of the situation is that it could lead to immaturity. It could lead to jealousy. It could lead to you deciding whether or not if you want to do this again. Like, whatever outcome of the situation is going to determine how you'll move from now on. So this particular person, you're afraid that they could show, a little bit of immaturity, a little bit of jealousy. Okay, simply because you want to break some attachments. Okay. Ooh, envy, goddess of the moon. Okay. So Cancers, there is someone. Oh, you're making a choice. It looks like, Cancer, you're going to be making, some of you are making a choice between two people. Some of you are making a choice in regards to two situations. But we have envy and goddess of the moon. There is something that you definitely have your eye on. You definitely are focused on, okay? But in order for you to get what you want, you're going to have to break some major commitments, pretty much starting over, okay? And it may take some time. So, hey, now as far as those of you who are dealing with situations, some of you feel like, I'm focused on this particular situation, but it might take its time. I might have to start over. And then there's another situation where you're like, maybe it's the easy way to go, but it's not something that you're passionate about, or it's not something that you're confident about. Okay. Let's pull a few more from this deck, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, yeah, you're just looking for some type of clarity. And you want that clarity to come from someone who you really care about. But it seems like it's not at the moment. And that's what's causing you to feel down. You don't feel supported. There's some of you who are committed to someone, or someone who you take very seriously. You care about them a lot. You feel like they don't support you. And it bothers you. You want them to support you a lot more. But again, you're not speaking up on a lot of things because you want to avoid some arguments, okay? And you want to also keep your promise. There's some of you who made a promise and that you're trying to keep that. But things are not going as planned, so you are conflicted. Okay, Cancers. Let's see what's going on in this particular deck right here. Okay. Well, yeah, so far, you're just worried on whether or not you should speak. You're wondering whether or not if you should make a particular choice. And you're wondering also how to express yourself, because some of you may express certain things and it comes off the wrong way. It may come off as if you're angry and you don't want to be judged. You don't, okay, Cancer. You don't want to feel like you're being judged. Okay, so we have reflection in reverse, meditation. We have sorrow. So basically, Cancers, take your time with this particular decision. Don't feel like you're being, do you feel like you're being rushed? But if you are, try to take your time as much as possible, okay? There are some of you who are still trying to get over a heartbreak, get over someone who you really love that you separated from, but you don't show it, okay? Celebration, soulmate in reverse, message from afar, divine guidance. So there are some of you, there's someone who gets on your nerves. You care about them a lot. You do. You care about them. But there are times when you guys get into it or you start beefing. And some of the times you often feel like you guys take a break. And sometimes you're relieved of that break because you need it. So there's some of you who secretly enjoy it when you and your person kind of separate because you need that space. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. Guardian in reverse. Balance in reverse. Let's pull one more. Okay, the goddess and then the moon tree. So basically, Cancer, some of you may be dealing with someone who is either younger than you or they come off as very immature and you guys are not equally yoked. You feel like you've outgrown them. Okay, but the attraction, however, is what keeps you guys in touch. You guys have this deep physical attraction. Maybe the both of you are attractive or one of you are attractive. My fault to put that on silent. Okay, the moon tree. But again, you are focused. You are focused on this particular person, okay? There's someone here. Look, you are dealing with more than one situation, more than one person, Cancers. And all you can do is, again, you can't please everybody. All you can do is make a decision. And make a decision that you are sure that could also benefit you as well. Like, make a decision that doesn't hurt anyone, but also make sure that you don't get hurt in the process, you know? Okay, let's move on to the rose spread, Cancers, which is about getting in touch with your feelings, your sensual side, and sometimes you tap into your sex energy, your sexual feelings as well. Because, you know, we all grown here. So we're going to dive in. Dive in. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm all over the place. Okay, so we're going to be using my universal... Is it universal? No, it's not. It's not universal. We're going to be using my love deck. Yeah, I haven't done no readings in a few days, and it feels like a long time. Kind of like trying to get back used to it. It's crazy. But anyway, let's start off with this rose spread. We got flirt. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Cancers. Let's tap into it. First, we're going to start off with the middle card, which is your core feelings, how you feel overall, like something that you're dealing with deeply, and something that you still struggle with. When you have flirt as part of that, so some of you, either you deal with people who are flirts, or they come off as flirty, and that's how they get you. Like, their charm gets you, but then it also backfires with you with them when you're with them. And then there are some people who feel like you're a flirt, and you feel like they're mistaking the flirt from something else, but your issues as far as when it came to relationships and situationships were based on flirting. Okay, flirting, a little bit of jealousy. Now, when it came to your past, how your past feelings and your attitude was, okay, you had chemistry in reverse. In the past, you had a hard time connecting with people because you're big on chemistry. Can y'all even see that? Anyway, you're big on, there we go. You're big on chemistry. So, there were situations where you did have people who you've dated, who you've talked to, but when it came to relationships and someone who you really cared about, Cancers, you didn't really have that many because you were really serious when it comes to chemistry. Okay, now, you were really serious when it came to chemistry, and you felt like you didn't have enough of that back then. Now, when it comes to what you did in the past, forgiving and learning, you were working on forgiveness. There was someone from the past who you had a really big problem forgiving, but eventually you did. There was someone in particular who you guys had years in together, you had history together, but you dug deep down inside and you forgave that person, not for them but for you. Okay, now when it comes to what's going on right now in the present, you have deception. Okay, so right now you feel as if when it comes to it's more so of you often approach people and think that they're suspect. Like, new people that come into your life, you do kind of question whether or not they're truthful or if they're being deceptive, because a lot of people who you run into could not be trusted. Okay, now when it comes to how you feel about your feelings right now, your present feelings, you have calling in your soulmate in reverse. You're not sure whether or not you run into your soulmate You're not sure. You ask yourself sometimes, what am I doing? Why do I keep attracting people who I feel like is not my person? Or you feel like, it's just, again, chemistry. That's big. You dealt with it in the past, and now things have gotten a little bit better. You're older, you're mature, you're wiser. But now you're wondering, like, the person that I'm with, or the people who I run into, are they really going to be my person? Okay, then we have, what's the situation as far as where you're going, where you're headed to. Let's dive into, like, where you could be headed to. Engagement. Some of you might be expecting, or well, not expecting. Some of you may unexpectedly get an engagement, or some of you are already engaged. Okay, plot twist. Some of you are heading towards a big commitment, engagement, a step ahead, but not all the way there. So a major step for you guys. Okay, then we have it for your last card. What's to be expected as far as the future and how you should handle it is true love. So again, all of this that you worried about in the past and the present, you wonder whether or not you had this chemistry or connection. Without it, you refuse to commit. But I feel like what's coming up really soon is an engagement, someone who understands you. Like, I don't think of just engagement as, someone proposing to you. I also see it as if it's someone who is just taking things really much more seriously, and the person that they're dealing with is taking it seriously too. It's not one-sided. Like, that's more how I look at it. But that's what I have for you guys, Cancers. Make sure you like the video. Let me know how you feel about this particular reading. And again, don't forget to check out my lives, and I will be going live pretty soon. Not sure yet, but I'll let you know. Make sure you also stay updated with the community tab. Okay, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, Cancers.
I'm in a place serene and pure and free. Hey, I ain't